Hey guys, I am here to do a quick reading for you today. And um yeah. So I'm just here to see what the collective needs to know today about the situation they're coming here for. What does the collective need to know? This is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, they are open until they're not. DM me for more information. What does the collective need to know today? Whoa, take that one, but not these. Maybe that one. Okay. What does the collective need to know? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull a bunch of cards, then we're going to read and see what we got here, guys. I hope everyone's doing well on this peaceful day. Okay. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know today? Crap. Oh my goodness. I'm not taking all those. Anything else the collective needs to know from this deck? Okay, I'm going to take what I got and move on along. I do really like this energy oracle deck that I got recently. It's awesome. Okay. All right, guys. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know today? Oh, well, hello. I will take this one. Not those guys. All right, we'll take two of those. Let's start there. We have hostilities. We have financial constraints in reverse with the number 13. Settlement, agreement, compromise, soulmate, focus. Archangel Michael, prevented from harm, divine intervention, about to confess and reveal. What do I want more of? What do I want? Actually, no. So you got the devil into dangerous territory, obsession. Just trying to decide what I want more of. This is a very busy reading. You got somebody who's very focused on you, wants to tell you something. They want to come to some sort of, like a compromise or an agreement with you. And it's going to pay to keep an open mind. I guess they're trying to get kind of creative with how they express themselves. They want to put in effort and get to meet you in person to talk about something, to get to know you better. I've got the devil and Archangel Michael. This feels like a balance type situation with these two cards together. The way that I'm reading these is This person is at a crossroads, right? They feel that it could be dangerous, but by the same token, they feel like this is a soulmate connection. And it's like this with this person, back and forth, angel, devil, angel, devil, angel, devil, angel, devil. Oh, this could go wrong with the devil. This could go wrong. This could go wrong. Things could go bad. How should we manipulate the situation? Um, we've got, okay, hang on one quick minute. This person's been getting advice, though. They've been keeping their mouth shut. You guys could be in separation, but I feel like there's been a disconnect, a quiet time. You've been on timeout, quiet time. Because it says introverted. This person has gone within. This feels like the hermit card. Okay, this person's been moving slow as molasses. There's a slug under these lips. Also, I'm called to say that lips or a mouth could be a big deal. Take it as you want. There could be an insane chemistry between you, which could have led this person to wonder if this was all it was. But they've taken time to go within, and they realize this is a soulmate connection. But they've also been getting advice on how to handle the situation. Could that be bad advice? Sure. Could they be going to a mentor or going to somebody who has what they want? Hopefully. Can I get a little more? Can I get a little more for the collective? Not that many more. Can I get a little more information for the collective? Oop. All right. Okay, here's the fantasizing with the devil and the obsession. They realize if they walked away, they realize that their past actions and letting you go was a huge mistake. This person talks about fantasizing about your future with you. They've been hyper focused on you. They fantasize about future together, home, kids, vacations. I want it all. In the past, or even quite possibly in the present, oh my goodness, this person, let me get one more. I'm feeling like, you know what? One more of, these are the ones flipping around. I'm going to get one more of those, guys. Just to fill in this blank space here and figure out what else needs to be said. Okay? And if I need to, I will go into better detail with the tarot. I mean, it's really pretty clear. It feels like this person's had to take some time. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. That card popped out. This is what's missing. They are taking the time to clean up a mess. They are trying to prioritize themselves and make healthier choices and positive life changes and take accountability. And they are releasing burdens. Burdens could be people, places, things, ideas, belief systems, past toxic patterns. There's another space here. I need one more. You guys, okay, here's the painful ending card. And then this one, I'm sorry. I know I'm spastic. I can't help myself because if I move this deck, there is also a space up here for something else. And this card is over here solitary, so I have to take it. This person is coming in very soon, okay? The wait is almost over. Because again, with the manifesting, the wait is almost over. It's in the works. Allowing, conscious thinking, dreams into reality, revelation. They're on the verge of confessing, making a revelation. This may shock you or surprise you. They want to come to some sort of an agreement. The fantasizing with the lip under the lips, they've been real patient, but they are thinking about you hard. Okay, and you could have come to some kind of a painful ending in this, a breakup. They're grieving. They've been going through depression, unable to move on. They may have had some form of misfortune with the financial constraints or the hostilities. This is 26. You could be 26. You could be born on the 26th. This is 13. It also breaks down to a 4. This breaks down to an 8. You could be born on the 13th of the month. It could be a life path 4, a life path 8, what have you. Okay. So that feels a little more complete, guys. Let me start reading. I'm going to read about hostilities, numbers 26 here. Time for the old lady glasses. Here we go. Hostilities. Defenses up. Okay. So also they may have had their defenses up because they were not ready. If you texted, they may not have answered. They could have just ghosted and just been like, nope. This card shows a man raising his sword. And we got a sword and we got an arrow. Let me look a little closer. We have coins on his. There could be something surrounding money, because we've got financial constraints over here, but we also have what looks like coins hanging off, and they're adornments of some sort. They're probably not coins, but in this picture on he's got like a skirt thing on, or like a loincloth, and on this loincloth, it's like got not quite armor, because you can see the material under it. It looks like coins. So they could have been kind of, let me, before I go further, let me read. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities toward you are about to be or already have been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. So with hurtful and heartbreak, yeah. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent and more overt. You guys might have had a really big fight. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time, but whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allow dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. This person's BS may have just been like too much, and you had to walk away, and now this person is realizing what heartbreak that they put you through. There may have been distance and time, space, all that in between you, but this person is getting ready to come back and chase, on the verge of telling you something. This person may have created chaos to avoid certain things in the situation. The affirmation for this is, I'm receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries. That's another thing. It kind of feels almost more like a Seven of Swords energy, kind of like a battle weary, kind of like a defensive. This person could have been very defensive, threw up unnecessary boundaries, even if you were making just reasonable requests. But now you're done. You're like making your expectations clear, and either you walked away or this person was like, okay, cool. So let's look at financial constraints in reverse, because that really could have been something that affected your situation. Your person may have walked or created chaos because they didn't have enough to give. But this card reversed pretends an increase in the money about to come your way. The previous constrictions have broken open and there's a greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find you have the freedom to take more risks and spend without previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this in every aspect of your life. Now, this person may have been, like I said, with this person has patiently been putting money away. They may not have felt enough, but it's starting to change. The tide is changing in this person's life. I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I'm open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. So like I said, they may have felt like they were not worthy of you in the financial realm because they just didn't have it. And that could have made them quite defensive and, just like not willing to open up or begin something because they just didn't feel good enough about it. Um, but there are more things than one. The wait is over. The wait is over. Okay. It's coming in quick. The two cards, patience and manifesting, talking about the wait is over on the bottom of the card. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one, also on the bottom, the wait is over. Actually, coming in very soon. The wait is over. Okay, guys. So with those two cards, this person may have been quite introverted and they weren't clear about their intentions towards you or how they felt about you, because the introverted card it really talks about going within. But what it reads is, I know I don't say this enough, but I truly do love you. Right. And then with the next card, the patience card, true love is here. They've loved you always, but felt unworthy of you. Had to go within, realizing that maybe they're dropping that pretense of, with the cleanup and making positive changes in their life. I feel like they're letting loose of the need to really control all that as far as finances are concerned, especially if you were very clear with them that the finances did not matter to you. Okay. We have 24. Here's a 6. Let's figure out what this is talking about. If you've been feeling scattered, now is the time to hone in on your desires. This person is focused. Time to be direct and very clear with your intentions. Like I said, they haven't known what to say. They've been causing chaos to push you away, whatever. But now is time for them. They realize with about to confess or reveal that they have to be very clear with their intentions and truths. There's some truths with this. There's some untruths that we're told, and they're about to confess and reveal here. Watch your thoughts because you're drawing into your life what you're focusing on. Meditate on this card when you want clarity and directness in speech. A bow and arrow have long been used as a weapon for hunting and protection. Now they are used more for sport. It is with great focus, discipline. Oh, with the financial constraints. They may have been really practicing a lot of discipline in their financial world to make something come into fruition. It says, it is with great focus, discipline, and sight that one becomes a skilled archer. Okay, it's a date. They want to put in the effort. They want to meet you in person. They want this to be healthy. And they knew with this devil that they weren't in the right space. They weren't in the right space, right? They were having codependency, manipulation. This person felt the need to really be in control of absolutely everything. Addiction may have played a role in your situation, and all these things are coming to a close because this person knows that you're their world. They absolutely adore and love you, and they know they had to clean it up in order to come chase you and to reveal to you and to make a compromise with you because they know that you're their soulmate. Hang on one second, guys. I'm going to get a couple of these and just see what more I can get from it. Okay. This deck is really chunky. It's a big deck. All right. That was not very good, but yeah. I'll take it. Transformation isn't a future event. It's a present day activity. That tells a lot. This person, and with this butterfly, this also represents transformation. They are present day actively changing their lives. This is happening in the real time. This is not something that's a future event. They are in it to win it, okay? In it to freaking win it. They are getting it together, and that's a beautiful thing. A lot of schmexual energy, though, like I said. Oh my gosh, how funny. I don't know if you can see this card here. Like, I laid it right on top. Fantasizing in sacral chakra. Read what it says on the bottom if you can. Talking about it, the sacral chakra rules like sexual energy, emotional balance, right? And this also, right below, this is a creative card. This is talking about creativity. And when not in balance, the sacral chakra, it's a lack of creativity, right? So this person is coming into alignment and getting that sexual chakra and their creativity. They're leaning into their creativity as well. They're as they balance that sexual energy, which may have been overwhelming with this devil, that could have really been a big deal for this person, like something that could be the addiction that they were dealing with. And as they get this into balance, their emotions are more in balance and their creativity is sharper, right? They're getting creative. This also talks about creative projects and getting inspired and artistic and expression. Your person could be an artist, a musician, and some a public speaker, and they're learning to find their voice. This person, at the same time as they are cleaning up the nonsense in their lives, they're also becoming more creative, which is beautiful. That is gorgeous. I love, love, love the energy. The energy is like, it's like a kid opening gifts at Christmas time. It's an excited energy. Really, really, it's like, I get to do this and I'm fixing this and my life could be this. And they're actively manifesting something amazing. It's such a good energy. It really, really is. It's come out of this devil energy and into this creative energy, and it is amazing. I love it. I love it for your person. Let's see what else we got. Metatron's cube, derived from the flower of life, represents the patterns that make up everything in the universe. This person is taking a greater look at their spiritual world and looking at how all things relate and where you fall into their world as far as this connection. Like, how does this connection, where does it belong? How does it, I feel the need to straighten these things up and to have organization. I also felt the real strong need to clean before I sat down for this reading and really get in there and do some deep cleaning in here and organize and put things up and make it look peaceful and not chaotic. They're calming the chaos in their lives that they're seeing how the patterns making up everything in the universe and how you fall in line in their world. And that's beautiful, guys. It's really a good energy. It's a overcoming energy. It's a little anxiety behind it. There's a little bit of anxiety behind it, but throat chakra. They're getting ready to communicate. They're clearing that throat chakra. They've been, oh, how funny. We have Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel. Okay, God's messenger, known for delivering good news and to key figures and warding off evil forces. This is divine intervention. This is delivering messages. This is the throat chakra. With the two of these cards coming out, that's amazing. They're finding self-expression right over creativity. They're learning to, oh my gosh, what a good feel. Oh, I love these type of readings because these are so healing, so very healing. They're clearing their throat chakra so that they can bring you a message. Oh, guys, that's awesome. That's so awesome. One more message for the collective. Let's see, what's this? Sixth house. I got to look at my little thing to figure out what that is. The sixth house is Virgo, right? Oh, cool. And, with the sixth house being Virgo, Virgos are, because my mom's a Virgo, okay? Virgos are very organized. They like things their way. They like to direct things. They don't like open cabinets and stuff. They like to tie up loose ends. They like to tie up loose ends. So this is also house of health. governing their daily routine. This person may, like, I have attention deficit disorder. If my routine is thrown off, it really throws me for a loop. It does. This person very well could be doing some daily meditation, and exercise and things of that nature, and really just getting their diet, their health, and their general well-being in order as well. It's a good thing. I'm going to get some messages from your person, if they could be 100% honest with you. And I'm also going to get, actually not really filling this deck, I'm filling this deck, and I need to shuffle a bit. All right, guys, if I can get them to go together, that would be great. Okay, didn't pick up anything, right? No. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's pull a couple cards here. Pull from the bottom. Somebody's coming in. Someone's coming. My nose is itching. That usually means someone is on their way. All right, guys, let's see. What are some messages from the collective's person that they need to know? Oh my goodness, my nose is itching. I need messages from, I pray for your forgiveness and hope you will return back to me. I want to show you I can be the person you can count on. Messages from the collective's person, if they could be honest with the collective. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. All right, that's enough. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, fine. One more because it's uneven. I know. Spastic. Okay. This person, you and this person most likely have quite the 5D. Even in the silence, you can still hear this person. And there could be 5D communication. There could be dreams surrounding this person. You guys could communicate telepathically. You could feel energies off of it and know that it is this person. It says, can you hear me sending you telepathic messages? I feel you listen to my innermost thoughts. Also, this person understands that you see a part of them that they couldn't even see in themselves at first, right? But you know that they were capable of this, and you may be their inspiration. There was something that said, you believed in me when no one else did. You showed me compassion that I couldn't show myself, and for that I am grateful. I still cannot believe that out of everyone, you want me. I was not ready for this type of connection. When you came into this person's life, they were far from that. Okay, this person, it might have needed, maybe you thought this was going to be like just a friends with benefits type situation. This person was certainly not looking for love and didn't expect this to happen. Love is a lesson that is worth learning for you. This person is learning how to love. I have clarity on my higher purpose, and our connection is a part of that. They are realizing, with right on top of Metatron's cube, Google Metatron's cube just so you could see for yourself, more information about that. But because of, them kind of taking the time out to really delve into how you fit into their world, they have clarity on their higher purpose, and they know you're part of that. And your connection is also a part of that, right? And I feel your energy around me and cannot help but hope that you feel my energy around you too. With that 3D type of telepathic stuff, and there's an infinity symbol on this card. This is the flower of life twice. Let's see. I believe we will be together one day, and that helps me stay positive. Do you believe in us the way I do? Well, this person has never asked you, so they wouldn't know. But you've probably told this person how you feel. Here's one thing that is slightly concerning. This person is concerned that everyone wants you, and I fear that you will find someone better than me before I'm ready to be the person that you deserve. This person is fearful that if they take a ton of time, that you're going to find somebody else, and that is heartbreaking for this person. Because while they're getting their life in order and they're working on this, and it would be helpful if they would tell you something, you know what I mean? This person could be, with this butterfly over their mouth, they really could have been introspective but not communicative at all. With that throat chakra though, they're getting there. They're getting there. Okay, you're going to get some communication from this person. Like I said, with Archangel Gabriel, you're going to get some, and the throat chakra coming out at the same time. You're about to get communication from this person, and that's what I would expect. And I hope this is helpful, guys. I really meant for it to be a pretty short reading, but it wasn't, as usual. And I hope that all of you are amazing and have a great day.